What is digital citizenship? Digital citizenship can be defined as the norms and rules we follow to act appropriately when using technology. Who is a digital citizen? A digital citizen is a person who develops the skills and knowledge to effectively use the internet and other digital technology, especially in order to participate responsibly in social and civic activities.
Audio Jungle.
Digital access. Digital access is defined as full electronic participation in society. In other words, everyone should have access to digital technology. Digital exclusion makes it difficult to grow as a society. Working toward equal digital rights and supporting electronic access is the starting point of digital citizenship.
Digital commerce refers to the act of buying and selling goods and services through digital channels. Legitimate and legal exchanges occur every day, but at the same time, an equal amount of goods and services which are in conflict with the laws or morals of some countries are surfacing. Illegal downloading, pornography and gambling. Examples of inappropriate digital commerce: sending personal information and credit card information via mail, giving false information about a product you're selling, buying from unsecured websites, purchasing online music and give it to others.
Digital communication is any message passed through digital devices, emails, direct messages, text messages, and chats. Tips for proper digital communication. Do not post or send anything that you may want to get rid of. Remember that everything you post or send online has a record. Do not post your personal information. Do not personally attack or hurt another individual emotionally. Negative posts toward a person or association of people can cause a number of negative side effects. Do not add a friend or follower request from someone that you do not know.
Audio Jungle.
Digital etiquette. Digital etiquette is the right code of conduct in the digital world. Basically, it means the use of good manners in online communication, such as email, forums, blog, and social networking sites. It's important to treat people with courtesy and respect online as in real life. Communicating with people in online spaces is very different from face-to-face communication because much of our in-person communication relies on visual cues. Without the context provided by body language and vocal inflection, the sentiment behind online communication can be easily misinterpreted.
Digital law. There are specific legal rights and restrictions governing the use of electronic technologies, and we are legally accountable for our online behavior. Activities that break the law or are unethical include causing damage to other people's identity, stealing digital property, hacking into others' information, downloading illegal media, plagiarizing, creating malware, or sending spam with malicious purposes. Digital literacy is the ability to find, evaluate, utilize, share, and creating content using information technologies and the internet. This means being able to do a variety of activities such as uploading and sharing images and videos and creating web pages, as well as knowing how to safely proceed through various processes and abide by the legal procedures of copyright and other parts of digital law. It also means to be able to read information presented on a computer, interpret it and evaluate it.
Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Digital health and wellness. Digital health and wellness is the branch of digital citizenship that focuses on using technology safely and appropriately. Continued use of computers and devices can cause injuries such as back problems, carpal tunnel, vision problems, obesity, and internet addiction. Internet addiction has become an international problem that is now being recognized as a serious problem. Internet addiction can cause excessive fatigue or loss of sleep, academic problems, withdrawal from friends and family, and behavioral problems. Do's and don'ts. Don't slouch. Take frequent breaks to reduce eye strain. Don't look down at your device too long. Make sure your workstation is ergonomically correct. Digital security. Digital security is the protection of our digital identity. Scammers, cybercriminals, hackers, and the like are all out there, waiting to get their hands on your personal information. As responsible citizens, it lies in your hands to protect our information from cybercriminals. Dudes, install virus protection on the equipment you use to go online. Be cautious with opening up email attachments and clicking links. Backup your data in multiple safe locations. Use strong, difficult to guess passwords. Update your software.
Digital rights and responsibilities. Digital citizens have the rights and freedom to use all types of digital technology while using it in an appropriate manner. The Internet is a powerful tool, and with that power comes great responsibility. Digital rights. Rights to freedom of expression. Rights to privacy. Rights to digital access. Rights to our identity. Rights to credit for personal works. Digital responsibilities. Responsibility to report bullying, harassing, sexting, or identity theft. Responsibility to download music and videos legally. Responsibility to keep data information safe from hackers. Responsibility not to falsify our identity in any way. Responsibility to cite works used for resources and researching.
What is a social network? A social network is a website that allows you to connect with friends and family, share photos, videos, music, and other personal information with either a select group of friends or a wider group of people. There are many types of social networks available. Personal networks. These networks allow users to create detailed online profiles, share information, and connect with other users. Facebook is a popular free social networking website that allows registered users to create profiles, upload photos and video, send messages, and keep in touch with friends, family, and colleagues. Status update networks. These type of social networks are designed to allow users to post short status updates in order to communicate with other users quickly. Twitter is a free microblogging service that allows registered members to broadcast short posts called tweets. Unlike Facebook, where members need to approve social connections, anyone can follow anyone on public Twitter. Location networks. These networks are designed to broadcast one's real-time location, either as public information or as an update viewable to authorized contacts. Location-based social networking allows members of the communities to share their locations through GPS, mobile email, or text. You can add comments about a restaurant, let friends know you're going to a show downtown, or just find out if anyone you know happens to be nearby and wants to meet up for a cup of coffee. An example of location-based social network is Brightkite.
Content sharing networks. These networks are designed as platforms for sharing content, such as music, photographs, and videos. The most popular content sharing networks are YouTube, Google Docs, SlideShare, and Scribd. There are also shared interest networks, social networks built around a common interest or a specific group of people with similar hobbies, educational backgrounds, political affiliation, ethnic backgrounds, religious views, sexual orientations.
Technology can be very useful, but only if you know how to use it properly. We spend a lot of time participating in virtual communities, social media networks, online forums, blogs, and as there are rules and norms that dictate what it means to be a good citizen in real life communities, there are ways to be a good citizen in the communities we interact with online. Being a good digital citizen means practicing online safety, treating other digital citizens with respect, and following the rules set for certain online communities. Examples of misuse of technology include using websites to intimidate or threaten people downloading music illegally from the internet, plagiarizing information using the internet, using cellular phones, and playing computer games during class time.
Cyberbullying. Online cruelty, also referred to as cyberbullying, takes place whenever someone uses digital media tools such as the internet and cell phones to deliberately upset or harass someone else, often repeatedly. The feeling of being anonymous can encourage a kid who normally wouldn't say anything mean face to face to act irresponsibly. When people are anonymous, it's easier to behave cruelly and unethically. The effects of cyberbullying can be devastating for everyone involved.
The sites we visit every day are only a fraction of the total web. Beyond the commonly available sites lies the deep web, and beyond that, the dark web. The deep web is the portion of the internet that is hidden from conventional search engines. It includes benign content such as your bank account activity, Amazon address list, and even items in your social networks that you've set to private. But the deep web also includes other types of content that search engines can find. To get in, you need a special browser that allows you to travel down the deep web anonymously. Some simply don't want their data collected by the Googles of the world. Some use it to find content of dubious origin, such as bootlegged movies, and some are criminals on what is known as the dark web, using a combination of complex computer programming and other sophisticated strategies to create, share, and do business illegally. The dark web is a small portion of the deep that is intentionally hidden from search engines, uses masked IP addresses, and is accessible only with a special web browser. The dark web, which utilizes a technology created by military researchers in the 1990s to allow intelligence operatives to exchange information completely anonymously, is used by pedophile groups, terrorists and criminals to keep their dealings secret. Since illegal activity happens, even just visiting is risky. What's on the dark web? A lot of it is simply archival or inaccessible corporate intranets, but it's also got a lot of other stuff. Drugs, gun, hardcore pornography, hacked credit cards, and fake passports.
Fake news. Fake news is false stories created to deliberately misinform or deceive readers. Usually, these stories are created to influence people's views, push a political agenda, cause confusion, or as a joke. There are various types of fake news. Clickbaits. These are stories that are deliberately fabricated to gain more website visitors and increase advertising revenue for websites. Propaganda. Stories that are created to deliberately mislead audiences, promote a biased point of view, or particular political cause or agenda. Parody. Lots of website and social media accounts publish fake news stories for entertainment or parody. Sloppy journalism. Sometimes reporters or journalists may publish a story with unreliable information or without checking all of the facts, which can mislead audiences. Misleading headings. Stories that are not completely false can be distorted using misleading or sensationalist headlines.
What is identity theft? Identity theft is a crime where a thief steals your personal information, such as your full name or social security number, to commit fraud. The most common types of crime are financial frauds, such as credit card fraud, bank fraud, tax rebate fraud, benefit fraud and telecommunications fraud. Identity thieves can also use your identity when they commit other crimes, such as entering, or exiting, a country illegally, trafficking drugs, smuggling other substances, committing cybercrimes, laundering money and much more. In fact, They can use your identity to commit almost any crime imaginable in your name. What are the consequences for the victims of identity theft? If a criminal has used another person's identity to commit a crime, this can put the victim under police suspicion. The victim may find themselves being investigated as part of a criminal investigation, and in some cases they may find it difficult to prove their innocence.
Tips to stay safe. Never post personal information. Never send photos to people you meet online. Never meet anyone in person that you met online. Be kind. Treat others the way you would like to be treated. Block bullies from your account. Don't share your password with anyone. Don't include any private identity information in your password. Do not download unknown files. They could contain viruses.